My Cool Inventions, where you vote to make or break an inventor's dream. With your hosts, Akos the Solutionist and John Creemans, the Doctor of Shopology. Now, here's John and Akos.
Welcome. You're listening to the My Cool Inventions radio program. I'm Akos the Solutionist, here with John Creemans, the Doctor of Shopology. My Cool Inventions Radio. This is where we showcase American inventors, and we bring them to the table here. They pitch for a minute, and you, the listeners, decide. You, the listeners, vote who has the next $100 million idea. John, it's kind of like American Idol meets Shark Tank.
Yeah, it certainly is. And then you get a chance, as you're listening to the show, you get to decide. Is it a good product? Is it a good pitch? Or is it a really bad one, and you want to send it right down into the in the bottom with a big thumbs down, right?
No.
And, well,
Our sound effects are in full effect there. It's
Yeah.
sound effects.
We had an inventor this week that
Yes,
unfortunately,
unfortunately it happened.
I liked the product.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. It was let's tell everybody what it was. It was a pumpkin smasher stopper. So this inventor came up with a concept of tagging a pumpkin with a hidden paint, and if someone were to come along to smash the pumpkins in time for Halloween, of course, I guess they put on counter the money they stole at banks and stuff. They ends up with ink on their hands and tags them so everybody know who's guilty, and that was the product.
And I thought this is just my saying. I liked the guy's pitch. I felt it kind of folksy. So I could see that being one of those viral videos.
Really?
Yeah, you get a guy and he's in his bib overalls. He's talking about smashing pumpkins and doing some kind of funny thing
smasher
with it. And by the time it's all done, you're laughing, but you're saying, I got to have one of those, right?
Well,
and they destroyed them.
So
the listening audience, 64% thumbs down.
Everybody, well, not everybody, but a majority of you said thumbs down, and that's what I love about this program, because the listener votes.
Yeah.
You decide who has the best product and who has the next product. And so how this show works is that inventors all across the country, and we're now in, 80, 90 cities now, all across the country, hundreds of thousands of you listening. What happens is an inventor comes to our website, mycoolinventions.com. They push the product submit button. It's a big red button right there on the homepage, and they submit their product. It doesn't cost anything to be on the radio show. You submit your product, you answer a few questions, and our production team goes over those inventors, and we bring them onto the radio. Now, we have a weekday show from Monday to Friday. You can hear us from 9 to 11 every morning live. And we have this weekend show you're listening to right now that is on Saturdays, anytime during the Saturday. Many stations start in the morning. We do it 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock live, and then some stations delay the broadcast and have it sometime on Saturday. Even on Sunday, some of the stations, I know Mississippi, they listen on Super Talk, they listen to us on Sunday mornings.
Yeah, and actually, you go to our website, you click the stations tab, and it'll actually take you to an area where you can actually look at the current list, the stations when they play us. All the times are right there, too. But then also, if you missed the weekday show, we bring those pitches back during the weekend show you're listening to right now. So in our second and third hours, if you get the second and third hour of our show, you're going to get a chance to hear some of the more unique pitches of the week from all the inventors that we feature. So be ready for that. That'll be coming up in our second and third hour of My Cool Inventions.
Right. And so, you know what we should do? We should bring on the featured inventor today. Who's our featured inventor, John?
Gonsfer Hussein is going to join us today.
Gonsfer
I actually
Hussein.
really liked his product.
So he has this thing called an easy roll holder. It's a paper towel holder.
Yep.
But what's unique about his invention, it's like you've seen other paper towel holders. That's not the invention. But his invention, the paper towel holder goes anywhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like everywhere.
Everywhere. So for example, I was a Boy Scout. We used to have outdoor kitchen camps and stuff. And of course, the paper towel was always sitting there on its end, like everybody does, on the counter. And of course, it soaked up any moisture that was on the counter. So we always had this big fat end of the paper towel. Then we also had this little thin end of the paper towel. Everybody listening has been there before. Or what the kids did, they laid it down sort of horizontal. And of course, then it soaked up all the moisture that way, because what paper towels do. And Gonsfer came up with a system that you could hang paper towels anywhere. On your car, your SUV, at a campsite. Let's get Gonsfer on the line here. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Akos and John. Thank you for having me.
And I missed you on the first time you were on the weekday program, and I remember you and I were corresponding by email, and I thought, oh my gosh, I missed that guy. I wanted to hear his pitch, and everybody, I wanted to let you know, I'll talk behind their backs. Everybody loved your pitch. I walked into the program. I was on HSN that day, so I had to be live on the TV that day. And I came in and everybody told me what an amazing pitch you had. So how did you come up with the Easy Roll Holder?
Well, when, as I said, before that, when my first kid was born, we were traveling, and my baby will spill, or my wife is in the back of the baby trying to feed the girl, and we will spill something, and she was always looking for that paper towel roll that was sitting next to her. As it will roll off, it will get dirty. And so I said, you know what, this is ridiculous. We waste so much paper towel sheets every time we need to use them. So why can't I attach it anywhere in the car so that I can, my wife or me can easily access it? So I searched, I couldn't find any product. So finally, I said, okay, why don't I try, just a simple bungee cord and try it. Well, I did, but the problem then happened was the bungee cord will tear the roll from inside and will be unusable by the time you are halfway into it. So then I started playing with the idea and, finally came up with this. And a lot of friends and family said, wow, this is a brilliant idea. I mean, we can access it. And then I started using it on a stroller when we went to the park, taking the kids on the camping. The other day I was doing my home improvement project, cleaning the windows. I can attach it on my ladder. And, I don't have to go up and down each time I need something or to clean. So it's just easy to access.
Just describe it to the radio listening audience. Describe just what it looks like, how you roll the paper towel off, and what makes it so unique that you can hook it onto a stroller, a car, a ladder, anywhere you want paper towels. It sounds like it's a perfectly universal system that if you have a paper towel, you can hang it up and it's the perfect way to use them.
Exactly. So what you do is take the roll, thread it through the paper towel roll, and use the hooks at the end of it to attach it anywhere, like stroller or, in your car. And the bungee cord kind of helps you secure it at any location. So why not use a rope or a chain, because those are loose. This will kind of hold it against elements, and when you pull it, you can use one hand and tear it without having to use another hand. So it gives you a lot of advantage, because sometimes your second hand is dirty and you have to hold the roll with your second hand. This way you don't have to. It holds firmly against its elements, and you just simply tear and pull, and you have a clean sheet to use. It will never fall off, never get dirty. And here's the best part. If you want to use it somewhere else, it's not permanently attached. Unhook it, hook it anywhere, no tools required. So it's a very universal tool. Like you said, it can be used pretty much anywhere.
So, Gonsford, when you created this, did it take you a long time to create like your first prototype and the design that you had before you put it anywhere?
Yes, sir. Actually, that's a really good question. I did, because problem that I had was designing the centerpiece, the actual center area where the roll is sitting. It has a lot of features that kind of helps you dispense the paper towel roll. Like, for example, first when I initially designed it, it was not rolling easily, so I had to make a few changes, and then it will slide off the center rod.
Yeah.
So I had to redesign the caps in a certain way so that it doesn't roll off. It stays in the center and it pulls off, and the bungee cord doesn't cut the paper towel sheets from the side. So I had to extend it a little bit. So I had to do many iterations. After that, I came up with this perfect.
Well, you sound like a typical inventor. Many iterations is what it takes to get the perfect prototype and the perfect working sample. What I like to do now is I'd like to hear your pitch. So here's what we do in the radio listening audience who listens to the show and are familiar with it. And if you're new to the show, it's simple. Get ready to vote. Because what we're going to do is we're going to let the inventor go on with the Easy Roll Holder for 60 seconds. It's all the excitement. It's big music. It's a big finale. And after the 60 seconds, and we cut it off at 60 seconds, if the inventor still talks, we just cut him off. He's got 60 seconds to win you over, win your thumbs up. So what you do is if you want to vote, it's easy. If you're at home or you're near a computer, just go to mycoolinventions.com. That's mycoolinventions.com. Hit the vote button, and you see the picture of it, description of it. You do thumbs up or thumbs down. You can even see the graph moving. If you're out and about, you have your smartphone in your hand, use the smartphone. You text to vote. You text the word thumbs up, all one word, and thumbs down, all one word. Don't leave a space between the thumbs and the up and the thumbs and the down. The texting platform just needs one word, thumbs up, thumbs down, and you text that to 22333. That's 22333. Or if you're like my kids who like to do that tweeting thing, the Twitter, you tweet the word thumbs up or thumbs down to @poll, P-O-L-L, and your vote is important. So important that we pay you to vote. You're right. At home, you're listening, we're going to pay you to vote. Everybody who votes is going to get $10, and you can use that $10 as cash, like a real $10 bill, as cash at mycoolgadgets.com. We have lots of items there that are $10. You'll get them for free. If there's a $20 item, you'll get it for $10. It's just like cash. We give you a secret coupon code when you vote. We don't even know who you are. You just get the coupon code and you can use it at checkout when you're in My Cool Gadgets. There's a place for the coupon. I'm sure you've done that before, and it's like $10. So, listener, get ready to vote. Get ready to earn money to vote. And inventor with the easy roll holder, Xanfer, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I am.
Let's do it.
You got any ideas?
I have a great idea.
Pitch it to me. Pitch it to me.
Hey, I got an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
Imagine yourself driving your car, enjoying your beverage, and suddenly you drop something on yourself. Now you are in a frantic search searching for a paper towel roll or a tissue box that was sitting next to you, but now it's beyond your reach. Therefore, introducing Easy Roll Holder, world's most versatile paper towel holder. Simply attach it in your car, truck, SUV, and reach, pull, and tear without having to take your eyes off the road. It's that easy. Attaching it is easy. Just simply thread it through the paper towel roll and use the bungee cord hooks at the end to attach it. Just like John said, simple, easy, done. No tools required. Visit our website, www.easyrollholder.com, for product pictures and videos. If you love outdoors, you will love this product. Use it on your campsite, picnic, RV, anywhere you go. If you have kids, put it on a stroller. And if you go to mycoolgadgets.com today,
Make or break an inventor. Be our shark and vote. Be bold and submit your product. What the heck? You could only make millions.
Oh no, the most important part, the actual close, the time ran out on you.
I'm sorry.
So just because you said My Cool Gadgets, hang on. What were you going to say? If you go to mycoolgadgets.com, what happens?
you can buy two for $19.99, and this offer is exclusively available on mycoolgadgets.com, nowhere else, and you can order right now for two for $19.99 plus shipping and handling.
Wow.
Oh, there you go.
There
See,
you
the
go.
audience likes that. The audience does like that. Yeah. That was a delayed audience response. They were waiting for you to get the whole pitch in, and then we give you the audience response. Listen, great pitch, a great pitch. And he's one of these inventors, John, who has the attitude, we'll just keep going. The time will just cut us off. Whatever that is, we'll just get cut off by the time. It'll just shut down. The door will close. But I want to get everything in there. Great pitch. Now, a little tip for you. First of all, I'm going to praise you, and then I'm going to give you a little tip. What I really loved about your pitch, I have how many times needed a paper towel in the car? I spill my coffee almost daily. I have a pickup truck, and it sits right there in the cup holder, and I hit a pothole, and everywhere. It just boosh, everywhere. And if you look at my pickup truck where the hub is between the driver and the passenger, I could shampoo that thing once a week, seriously. And I'm always spilling something. And it's funny because in a car, like, what do I have? I grab a couple extra paper. I get napkins when I go to Dunkin' Donuts. Or you know what happens? I'm looking for pieces of paper that's stuffed in my door thing there. I never have anything to clean up properly. And anybody who has kids, oh my gosh, just hit a resonant sound. Everyone who has kids, everybody just went, What? You could have a paper towel roll in your car, ready to go? When you said it with your wife, she's cleaning up the kid in the back seat, I could picture the paper towel hitting the seat, then hitting the floor and unrolling. Ever seen that? Is unrolling. In fact, I have a dog. I have a dog if I drop the paper towel roll, he'll run around with it and he'll unroll the whole paper towel roll, and it'll be all over the house. So I had this picture in my mind. You've just created a need and a demand for paper towels in vehicles. And the fact that I can just see it. I can see it. I can see it, John, right there on the passenger side on the back of the headrest. They're hanging off that thing. Yep. It's right there. I can pull it with one hand, as he mentioned it. So I loved that you created and painted a picture. And you could have done it. You could have done it way worse, and you did it so well. I love that. Yeah. When it comes to pricing, here's what I recommend every inventor do. If you can do a 2 for $19.99, you gotta. It's like a comedian telling a joke. You got to get the timing right. You should build it up 1 for $19.99. What an amazing things would be for $19.99. How many problems would it solve for $19.99 if you only had it in your car, on your stroller? Maybe, in the garage, instead of doing what I was doing on the end, putting it on the end, it soaks up all the liquid, having it in the garage, hanging off some hooks or something, or wherever you are. I have a bike. John and I do biking. And when I come in from a bike and it's wet, I need paper towels. I wipe it down. I get the equipment down. So you could have painted those pictures, and then what you do, you build up that demand for $19.99. And then just at the end, at the very end, you say, if you act now, you buy one, you get one free. People like to hear get one free better than 2 for $19.99.
Hey, Gonzo, you know what I want to do? He thinks he's got this pitch down. So, Zach, I want you to get the music ready.
All right.
And I'm gonna let's have ACOS pitch this. And folks, now remember, you can go to our website, mycoolgadgets.com. It's our official online store for My Cool Inventions, and that's where we support America's inventors. It helps supports the show that you're listening to now, and all of our inventors that we help. So I think I want to hear ACOS's pitch. How about you, Gonzer?
Oh, I'm up for it.
Of course, you guys are up for it. I guess hold on. All right, listen.
You're the expert. Come on,
all right. You got to put your money where your mouth is. So let's. My mouth is always out there. So let's do it.
Okay, so he's gonna have 1 minute. You ready, Zach? All right, let's do this thing.
You got any ideas?
All right. I have a great idea.
Pitch it to me. Pitch it to me.
Hey, I got an idea. Well, let's hear it.
Here's the problem. You're in your car, you spill your coffee, the kid's in the back seat, got food all over his face. You don't have a paper towel. You may have a napkin, you have a newspaper, but using the newspaper to clean up the coffee spill, that's just a mess. What you need, the solution? The Easy Roll Holder. The Easy Roll Holder allows you to hang this thing right from the back, from the headrest of the car, and you're in the stroller, you're in the garage. You could hang a paper towel anywhere you feel like it. It's just like having that paper towel roll under the sink, but now it's everywhere. It's the most fantastic item. It's the most convenient item for having paper towels spilling up messes on the fly. And listen to this, the paper towel holder is normally $19.99 and worth it. You're going to love your Easy Roll Holder for $19.99. But if you act right now, not later, you have to act right now by calling 1-888-877-0490. 888-877-0490. You buy one, you get one free. Well, did I leave 3 seconds on the clock?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my gosh. I left 3 seconds. My producer was holding 6 seconds. I had 5 seconds left on the clock. He fooled me.
And vote.
All right.
I bow to you, ACOS. I literally bow to you. Yes.
There was a pitch on the fly there. So go to My Cool Gadget. By the way, that offer was real. Buy one, get one free. You can call us at 1-888-877-0490, 1-888-877-0490. You can also go to mycoolgadgets.com. And Zanfer was very, very generous. He normally sells 1 for $19.99. This really is a deal for today. You'll buy one, you'll get one free. You'll need 2 of them. You want one in the car, you want one in the garage, and they're fantastic. Everybody who's seen them has loved them. You will love it too. It's got a money-back guarantee. And here's what I listen. For the listener listening, here's what we do. Here at My Cool Inventions, this is our slogan. We never charge the inventor for being on the radio. We lift American families. One innovator, one inventor, one American at a time, and you should too. And how you can lift this inventor is simple. Just order one. He'll give you one. You get 2 for $19.99. It's $10 each. You know you're going to love it. Call 1-888-877-0490. 0490. It's 38877-0490. You can go to mycoolgadgets.com. And listen, you're going to get it right from Gazanfer. He sends it to you. We don't have them in our warehouse. He's going to send them to you directly, right to your house, right from the inventor. And you'll have this big happy smile on your face because you have helped an American inventor try to live the American dream. And Gazanfer, thank you so much for being on the program and being such a great
Thank you so much,
sport.
Akos. I mean, you're doing a huge service to us inventors. I mean, I cannot thank you enough. I mean, I've been through so many companies, but nobody does what you do. And I simply, I mean, I'm humbled, and I thank you for everything that you guys do for us.
Well,
I really appreciate it.
That's very great words, and thank you. We really appreciate it very much, and that's why we do it, is to help you guys out. And John and I have had our success. We've been doing it for over 25, 30 years each, so this is our way of paying back. And you know what? It's time the Americans got help here, because it's cowboys and Indians for inventors out there. They get raided, they get ripped off, they get taken advantage of. John and I decided we were going to make a safe island, an island that an inventor can come for free, pitch their product. We have 250,000 listeners listening to this radio program, and hopefully we make a difference for you. And thanks so much on being a good sport. Hey, John, that's a great invention. Easy roll holder.
I like it.
I love this passion. You know what?
Brilliant.
It's one of those products that, you're going to slap the top of your head going, why didn't I think of that? Well, this inventor did. He patented it, and you can get them now. And what, for $10 for each one of these things? You're going to love it.
You're going to find so many uses for this.
Oh, my. Just yesterday, we were doing the infomercial shoot, which we'll talk about a little bit later on.
Yeah.
We did the infomercial shoot for another product that came from this radio program called the Restring It just yesterday. And how many times were people looking for paper towels? I had one paper towel holder under my sink, probably like you guys all do, or you have it somewhere.
Yep.
And I had 10 people in the house. Everybody needed paper towels. And I could have used this easy roll holder. I could have put one up by the camera. I could have put one up at the makeup station. Yep. I mean, where we were eating, when craft services brought us our lunch, we could have put that. But, everybody needs paper towels. And this guy has figured out a problem and solved it. And you can get 2 of them, the easy roll holder. It's called an easy roll holder. 2 of them for $19.99. It's simple. Go to 1-888-877-0490. By the way, remember the $10 you texted to vote with? 1-888-877-0490. That's my subliminal advertising. $10 when you voted, thumbs up or thumbs down. Or go to